Hello, welcome to Revelator John again, out on the road, on the back road, just enjoying the afternoon. It's really overcast, dull day. I thought it was going to piss down rain, but it hasn't. The weather's held out, which is really good. So it's actually dry, still really damp beneath the trees. Some of the dirt tracks we've been on today are still cut up and a bit muddy, but not too bad. All in all, really good. So I'm not too far away from the main road, but I've actually pulled off in these tracks, which I've just ridden down. And this is almost like a bit of a hard track, hard drive, I'd say. But just look at it. I mean, look at where we are. Me. There's the bike again. Trusty old Steed. Doing its bit. I'll just get my mug out of the way. There we go. Look at that. Look at where. Amazing. So amazing. It's great just to get out. Again, I was just saying on film, being stuck indoors or at home or in the office or somewhere, as opposed to being out here. This out here wins every time. And just getting out and about. Whether you're walking, whether you're, riding your bicycle, whether you're driving, I suppose, but, definitely on the motorbike, just being able to get out and about, because you cover a lot more distance as well, so you can see a lot more. And it's just amazing, Just look at this. I mean, just pull over here, let's have a picnic. Look at that, sit down here as well, on these logs, just having a little break. It's nice, isn't it? It's all right. You do feel like you're, at one with the elements here a little bit. Not so much here because I know I'm next to the main road, but out and about over there a little bit. It was, it's pretty good. And for some reason, all the tracks that I've tried to or planned to go down today, they've all been non-starters. So I've got close to them, and they've all turned into restricted byways or the private roads again. So I find a lot of these times, because I'm not really going after the byways. I'm going in search of roads, tracks that are hardly ever used. That's what I'm really going for. So I'm sort of planning them on my ordnance survey mapping, putting it onto my phone and seeing how far I get with them. But some days more successful than others. But today has been a really poor day, for these tracks, but a really good day for actually getting on some really tight country roads, country lanes, back lanes, and then just finding stuff like this again. So it's almost like, you go out on a ride and you think, oh, this is crap, and I'm going to give up, and then all of a sudden you come across some, little gem like this. So brilliant. Anyway. So I'm going to keep this going. I'm going to head back and then upload some of the footage for today. But keep it going, and I'll check in with you soon. Some more tracks, more trails, more off-road stuff. I'm looking around here because I had a couple of cars that whizzed by and they were kind of really looking at me strange. So I'm just wondering whether I'm actually allowed to be here or not. So it's on film, genuine mistake. Not sure. I've just got a feeling. When you go into an entrance and you think this isn't quite right. It's almost like it's a private entrance to a grand house, but at the far end there's no grand house. There's nothing there. There's a couple of small little properties. Cool houses, but it's like a really grand drive or something. So I'm just wondering. Again, there's no signs out there, so it's really odd. It doesn't say nature reserve. It doesn't say this is forestry commission. This doesn't say that no entry or anything like that. It doesn't even say what's down here. It doesn't even say there's so and so house or so and so manor or anything like that. So it's a bit of an odd one. Come into the trees and think, what the hell's going on here? But anyway, so check out the video. Keep on watching. If you are watching, tell your friends. Do your own videos. Get out there. Don't just look at me. I suppose. What I'm trying to say to all of you is, great. Watch the videos. When you can't get out, but these videos are more to show you just to get out there. Go and see it. Go and do it yourself wherever it is, and you'd be surprised what you find. Okay, so hopefully you'll like the videos and keep on watching them. Cheers.